Okay, so I think that we are live. Let me just check a few things here. Okay, the camera is working. And I think that we are live. What's up, my friends? Welcome back to another live stream. This time we'll have a product review. Will be this product here, which comes from this company, ATEZR. And this will be a CNC engraver. It's very powerful, and trust me, it will be awesome because I heard it also has included air assist. So what I will do is to unbox it, assemble it. This is the first time that I will be using this product, and I hope that I won't have any kind of problems. I've seen online other videos, so it's pretty easy to assemble. We use the software Laser GRBL or Fireburn to use it, and we'll test it out, and it's very powerful. But at the same time that we are making this review and tests, please use the chat on the side and ask me anything that you want related to this channel, related with electronics, with the 3D printing, CNC machines, electronics, DIY, homemade, etc. So let me just make sure that the audio is fine. So you can place your chat there. As you can see, I can see the chat and maybe also answer a few questions. So let me know if the audio is okay, so if you can hear me, because this time I'm trying this Bluetooth microphone, so I'm not sure if that works. I have a different setup here. As you can see, I've tried to show you the entire workshop. It's not perfect yet. It's still a new workshop. It's a little bit ugly because I have to paint it. I have to change the lights. I've told you in a few videos, like 2 months ago, that I will change the lights. I have the new lights, but I didn't have time to change it, and so on. But at least you can see the behind desk, the case is there with all the projects and so on. Okay, so the audio is great, so we can just start this video. Remember, if you have any question, leave it in the chat. Okay. So let me just tell you the product that we'll be reviewing today. This is called the ATEZR P20 Plus 20 watts or 24 watts. I'm not even sure which model they sent me. This is not a paid review. They just send me the unit and I'll make the review and tell me my honest opinion about it. So this will be a laser engraver machine. It has an air assist on the side with a very cool pump, and it has very high speed, 24,800 millimeters per minute. Anyway, we'll go into the details later, but now just start with the unbox. So we'll make the unbox, then the assemble, then we'll try to configure a little bit the software because I never used Laserburn. Actually, Lightburn is a paid software, but you can also use it with Laser GRBL, which is free, but it's a little bit more limited. So I just took the free license for Lightburn, and we'll use that free license for 30 days and test it out. So unbox, see the parts, assemble, tests, and my honest opinion. So let's get started, and I'll just check the chat here. Why do you have that in your ear? What do I have in my ear? My earplug. Oh, just okay. So let's see. We open the box. So you can see this has a message from the Spain Customs. So this was opened by Spain Customs. They actually called me to ask me a question about this machine because it's a little bit strange. What is this machine for? It sounds like a laser machine. What you will use it for, and so on. So have that in mind. If you order something like this, you will probably get a check from your customs, but it's a normal product. I mean, it could be dangerous with the lasers and stuff, but it has enough safety features so you could buy it as a normal customer product. Okay, so on the first side, on the first layer, we have this plate, which is called giveaway cutting mat. So basically this is a cutting mat made out of metal. I think it's stainless steel, but it's painted or something like that. You can see it here. Okay, so that's the first layer. Let me place it here. And then we have, what's this? This is the installation manual. So basically we have here all the steps. We have all the steps on how to assemble the machine. So we'll check this out. We have all the parts. Oh, this is really detailed. In English, German, French, Italian, Spanish, and Russian. So you have all those languages. You have all the parts, all the assembly steps, and then step by step how to make it, how to connect the air pump, how to connect the laser, some warranty policies, and so on. So this is the installation guide. Place it here. Then we have the user guide. Oh, this is very high quality. So you have the software here. As you can see, you can download the software. The free one is called Laser GRBL, which is a software that I used all this time. And then a paid one is called Lightburn, but I'm not sure how much the license is, but I've got the free trial for 30 days. So here basically it will explain you what each button on the screen will do. By the look of it, we have a touch screen. What more do we have? How to set up the Lightburn for the air assist, for the engraver speeds. So these are just screenshots of the software, and now it's the same but in German, Italian, and so on. So this is the user guide. What more do we have? Okay, so this is just an air assist configuration, basically how to connect the air assist. Not sure if you can see it better here. So it shows you how to connect it, and then what settings you should add in the later Lightburn software. You need to go to basic settings, enable M8 settings, and click OK. And on the air check mark, just mark it, and that's it. So it should be pretty easy. Let's hope that we won't have any problems. Okay, so now we start with the unbox. I'm not even sure with which one to start. Let's just go here, for example. Just place this here. So this is a big part, and I think this is the air pump. Yes, this is the air pump, and as you can see, it's quite large. We have a cooling fan here on the bottom. I'm not sure if this is a cooling fan or this is used to just suck air in, because basically inside it will have a pump. We have the on-off button, and then you can regulate from off to max. So this is off, and then you can place it to max. DC in, by the look of it, it works with 12 volts, and this output here is the air output. Pretty cool. Okay, so this is the pump. Just quick unbox. Okay, just make it quick because I don't want to make a large, very long unbox. I just want to go and test it out. Just see here. By the look of it, this is the laser module. Oh my god, this is huge. By the way, I think this is a double or even triple laser module. So basically you have multiple laser diodes, and then they just focus the light in the same spot, and that's how you can get high power. So the laser power is from 18 up to 24 watts, and this is not the electrical power. This, by the look of it, is the real laser diode power. So we should be able to cut very thick wood or other materials, maybe even engrave on the metals or copper. I have some testing boards here for PCB, for example. It works at 24 volts and a lot of current, by the look of it. Okay, so it's huge. Let me just show it to you. It has the air input here, the air output around the nozzle, the laser output here. It has protection glass in case that you just move the machine so the rays from the laser won't get out. And then it has another laser here, and I think this laser here and this sensor is this very small sensor, touching sensor. I think this is used for the autofocus, because this has autofocus, so you can focus the spot of the laser to be very precise using this autofocus. Okay, the laser here, this is just garbage. Okay, some safety glasses. These are just basic safety glasses. What is this? This is just one side profile. This is very high quality, and this looks like custom made. As you can see, it's not a normal profile. This is for sure custom made. It has some lines here. The legs here in place are screwed, and it's made out of metal. Pretty nice. Then we have the other axis with some cable management here, and the step motor, a connector. What more do we have? Another side of the machine, and this here is like, this is a smooth rod. I think this is used to move the laser. And here is the main part, which is another side of the machine with the controller board. And as you can see, we have the alarm light, the on and off button, we have a lock key, a real key, so you can use a key to lock it, a USB input maybe to just add G files, and on the side we have the input power, a jack power, an output HDMI or input. Oh, I think this is used for the screen, and then we have a Type-C input for the USB. And I hope that it comes with a cable, because I'm not sure if I have a Type USB here to test it. This here is the touchscreen. It's pretty nice. Let's just take the plastic off. There you go. So yeah, this has an HDMI input, and it's a normal touchscreen. And this is the gantry. I think this is the this is the X-axis that will be moving the laser module. It has an adjustable knob. Okay, we'll take a look at that later. And what's this? Oh, this is the tube for the air assist. It goes directly into the axis, so you don't have to wobble it around. So it goes inside of this axis of the entire tube, of the entire metal bar, and I think this will go inside of the laser module. So that's pretty nice, because you don't have loose tubes or wires all around. Actually, all the wires are going inside here, so you don't have to see those all the time. By the look of it, this is moving, so maybe we'll have to add some screws. Place this here on the side. Yeah, okay, any question? What's this? Fixed focus block. So I think this is just a millimeter scale to just focus the laser in case that you're using manual focus. A bag with screws, limit switches, and tools. This is the power supply. This will output 24 volts, I think. Yes, 24 volts. And I'm not sure if we have the supply for the air assist. This is 24 volts. Okay, what more do we have here? Some cables. Okay, so this is a normal USB to USB Type-C cable. So we do have that. This is a power out to power jack cable. I think this is from the main controller to the air assist. Power cord for 220 volts, and the HDMI cable for the screen. And I think that's it. Let me just check here, double check if we have another layer. No, we don't. It comes with this very hard cardboard for protection, for shipping, so it won't get damaged. And I think that's it. The only thing is to take out this. The printing table. And that's it for the unbox. Now we can go use the installation guide and just assemble everything. This is a laser CNC. Yes, this is a laser CNC, a very powerful one, 24 watts or 20 watts of real laser power. Imagine that. Okay, so by the look of it, this will go here in front of you, because this has the main controller. This is the gantry. This will go in the middle. This is one side of the machine, which I'm not sure if it will go on the right side or on the left side. The other side of the machine, and this will be the back of the machine. And by the look of it, since this has the cables here, let me just check where is the connector. Not sure. So by the look of it, this will go here like this, or no. Anyway, let's just put the main parts here on the side and just get the installation manual And for now we don't use the power, the screen, the laser module, we don't use it, the cables, and the rest is neither. Okay, you got it free? Yes, this is not a paid review. They sent me this machine for free just to review it. I love your channel and all the creation you're making and your creativity. Thank you very much. Okay, so by the way, if you have any question, leave it in the chat, and once in a while I'll check it and try to answer your questions. So let me get all the screws. Oh, this is very easy. Each bag has marked with a label the step that it will go to. Just focus here. As you can see, focus, manual focus. This is step 10. This is also for step 10, step 8, step 1, step 7. We also have some cloth and the USB pen drive, maybe with some examples. So this should be very easy. We should assemble it very fast. We have the used tools to assemble it, some Allen keys, and some very nice real keys for turning on and off the printer for safety, so we can use it to lock and unlock it. Just place it here on the side. What is my day job? Well, for some time right now, for like 2 years or so, I'm a full-time YouTuber. I don't have any other job, just here in this workshop creating projects. And don't think that it's very easy, because it's not. I spend a lot of hours for each project. So even if it's an easy project, that doesn't mean that I won't spend a lot of time in making it. So that's my job, a YouTuber. And it doesn't go very well lately, because YouTube won't promote this kind of tutorials and learning projects. So anyway, okay, step 1. So I was right. This goes here on the right side, and this goes here on the left side, like this, with this moving part on the facing upwards. Can you see it? Let me just focus here, like that. I can even change the camera, maybe like this. No, just focus here so you can see it better. Whether you prefer this camera or maybe this camera like this. I think this is better because you can see the machine that I'm working on, and here in the corner you can also see the close-up look. Are you just unboxing it, or you will laser something as well? I'll laser something as well. We will assemble it, I think maybe 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Connect it to the PC, we'll check the software and test it out. I have here some very hard wood. This is 20mm wood. Some pine wood, we'll try to cut this. This is 20mm wood as well. Some plywood of different sizes. I have leather. I have some copper PCB, some metal, and so on. So we'll test it out on different materials, and trust me, this is very powerful. I've seen some other YouTube videos, and this is very powerful. And the air assist and the triple diode laser will help you cut pretty much even 20mm wood with just 1 or 2 passes, or maybe 3 passes, something like that. Okay, step 1. I don't need this for step 1. We'll just place it here. We take this, and step 1, we need these screws. Two pieces on each side. So M4 and M5. We need another step 1. This is step 10. This is step M5. Everything is labeled, so this should be very easy. So get this like this. Will fit inside here. An M5 screws. This is a given key. just like that. Oh, this will go very easy. I think we will be done in like 5 minutes if I don't talk too much. So that's it for that side. This other side, another screw here. Okay, that's it. And now 4 screws here and 4 screws there. The connector. I think that I have to lose a little bit of screw, otherwise it won't fit. It will barely fit on my table. It's quite large. Like that, and here like that. So now I can tighten that screw once again. And now 4 screws on each side, right? 4 or 2? 4 screws. I need a different key. That's 1. That's 2. It's already quite stable. Okay, a question here. Why don't you sell the PCBs? Okay, why don't you sell the PCBs and the boards that you make? You can earn nicely. No, trust me, selling parts online is very expensive. Sometimes the shipping is more expensive than the product itself. If you remember, like a year ago, I've made some agendas, some custom-made agendas. So I think that I spent like maybe $10 or $11 to make one, and shipping, for example, to United States for a 200 grams agenda, which is just like a notebook but with formulas and so on, was like $17. So the shipping is a lot more expensive than the product itself. So I had to sell those agendas for like $30, and people won't buy it. So for the PCBs as well. And if I were to only sell the PCB itself without any component, it will be easy because I order it, I design it and sell it. But if you have to assemble a PCB, assembling a PCB, it may take you like, depending on the PCB of course, like 1 hour for each PCB. So how much can you ask for a PCB that is homemade for 1 hour? You should at least ask for the price of the PCB, the design, and the price of 1 hour of work, which if you earn like an electronic engineer, it should be very expensive. So the other option is to just assemble the PCBs with PCBWay. Like for example, I did for, let me just show you here, these buck converter PCBs. So these PCBs were assembled by PCBWay. No, these PCBs were assembled by me, but I had the solder stencil. So these are the PCBs, and they come in a panel like that. I think there are 40 PCBs for each panel. So I do sell these PCBs. I think now it's out of stock because I only have 4 more. But even this was not profitable because I think I worked like 2 days to make all the PCBs. And if you divide that for each PCB that I've been selling for like $4 each plus shipping, is not that of a good idea. So I have to find a product that is easy to make, easy to assemble with a company like PCBWay, and then sell it and find some sort of shipping process that is very cheap. For example, I'm thinking Amazon, because for Amazon you don't have to ship each product separately. All you have to do is to take all the products, print some labels, send them to the Amazon warehouse, which here in Barcelona is very close, and then they will be in charge of shipping each product separately. So maybe my next product that I will sell, it will be using Amazon. Okay, so 4 more on this side. Your channel name is Electronoobs, but you actually pro in electronics. I don't consider myself a pro, but the idea when I started this project is called Electronoobs because it's for you to learn. So if you see my project, you will see that even if it's a very difficult project, I go step by step, so even one that doesn't have experience could make it. That's the idea of this channel. Because you can see other projects, like for example, I'm not sure, any other homemade project, some of the YouTubers are just showing you how to make it without explaining you the code parts, the schematic, and so on. So if you follow their video, you won't be able to make it work, or probably won't be able to make it work. But in my case, I just spend a little bit more time to explain the circuit, the code, so even if you don't have experience, you can make it. That's why my channel is called Electronoobs, because you can even be a noob, and by watching my tutorials for Arduino, for example, you can get to be, I mean, not a pro, but increase your skills. I should use the electric drill for this, because this is going very slow. Just take the electric drill. This way it will go a lot faster. It was taking too much, sorry for that. This is too small. Come on. I don't have the perfect size, I think. I don't have the perfect size. Oh, come on. Let's go on the other side. Let me just check if I have a different drill. Okay, Allen key. I don't have a different one. These ones are too small, and I don't have Allen keys. That's strange. Maybe this one. Yeah, this one is okay. Okay, and one more. And that's it, finally. Now I can tighten the other screws just to make sure. Okay, I think that's enough. I can already see that this will be a very stable frame because it's made of very hard metal. Okay, so the first step is okay, it's done. The second step, please don't tell me that I had to go backwards. The second step is to insert and lock the transfer shaft, which is below. How can I insert it? What? Oh, this is the transfer shaft. Just take it out. I can see that it says do not tighten the screws too hard, and I've already done that, so probably I will have to go backwards because I didn't read the instructions. Oh my god, this is very annoying. This plastic is very annoying. How am I supposed to take this out? I mean, I understand they do it like this so it won't create any dust or oxide on it because this is stainless steel, but even so, how can I take it out? Oh my god, don't want to scratch it neither. Impossible to take it out like this. Maybe cut it. Oh, we have a thanks donation. Thank you very much for the super chat. Yes, they also have a 36 watts module, so this will be like a beast. That's a lot of power for a commercial laser that you can use, well, in your own workshop. Finally. No, finally not yet. Now finally. I hope it's clean. So you have to insert this transfer shaft from one side to the other side. From the side of the motor, which is, don't really understand. So you have to take it like, place it like this. So from this side, insert it, and what? You have to open that, but I can see inside. Okay, so we have to use the key. And loose this motor here. Okay, that's loose. And this other one as well. So now it should just go in. Not sure if I'm doing this okay. No, I'm not doing it right. There you have it. Okay. Oh, one screw fell inside of the machine. How can I take it out? There you have it. Okay, so we have to fit this side of the motor. Step 3 is to adjust this. Let's see. Tie the screws on the motor. I mean, this is very easy to assemble, but I had some problems with my tools. And because I didn't read the first message that I shouldn't tighten these screws too much. Okay, so now both axes are moving at the same time. And I need to also fasten the screws on the belt or not. Put the machine vertically and push the left and right y-axis sliders to the bottom, which is like this. Have to push this to the bottom. Okay, they are both on the bottom. Okay. Insert and lock the transfer shaft. Okay. Okay. I think that's enough. Yes. So now the motor is locked in place. But I also have this other screw that felt. Just see if I can place it like this. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yes. Okay. So now step 4 is done. Step 5 is to get the x-axis. You must check the questions here. Can you be able to make a DIY CNC machine for writing purposes? Yes, that should be quite easy. I love all the electronics channels and YouTube. You are the second most favorite one of mine. Can you guess the first? No. There are so many, I don't know which one is your favorite. Maybe Electro Boom? Have you ever spent any time either in the UK or US? And I've never been to US, but in UK, yes. I've been 4 times to London. Only London, and that's it. Okay, step 5. Remove the 2 side caps. Okay, how can I remove it? It has a small screw, and then we can remove it. think I have to completely remove it. That's one cap. And that's the second cap. I want to lose the screw. Okay, step 6. Remove the X-axis top cover. Okay, I think it's this one. How can I remove it? I mean, it's filled with wires. Can I completely remove it? Maybe just like this. I don't want to completely remove it because we have these wires and the tube here. Step 7, install the X-rail axis. Oh, that's easy. So it will be with this control knob on the back side. Yes. And the back side is this one, so I have to flip it. So this will go on top of the axis like that. And now we use M5 screws. Step 7, this one here. See the questions here. I'm waiting for your DIY CNC machine from new Electronoobs. Yeah, me too. I hope that I'll be able to make it soon. You're a very fast assembly. Relax, brother. Sorry, I don't want to waste too much time assembling than testing the product. And I'm not sure if you say that ironically because I'm not very fast. So I'm not sure what you mean. I thought this would be just 10 minutes assembly, and I think we are already at 20 minutes or so. We are 40 minutes into this live stream. That's amazing how fast the time passes. Because I don't think that I will be able to be here for 3 hours, because making a live stream is a little bit exhausting, especially in this pose, standing. Okay, so step 7 is okay. Next step, step 8. Where is that? Install the limit switch. This is the limit switch. And where do I have to install it? I can see a motor. So I have to install it where? This time I don't really understand where I have to install it. The limit switch. So that's the step motor. Where do I have to install it? Yeah, I did it wrong. For this side, not sure. By the look of it, I have to install it here, but it's not there. Where will this limit switch go? I already have a limit switch here, maybe here. I can see 2 screws. I don't understand this. So I think it should go here, but... Oh, okay, I found it. My bad. This will be a little bit tricky to install. Okay, so let's see. To install it like this. Should be tricky, but not impossible. Because it's very small. My camera just entered standby. I'll have to reactivate it. And the other screw. And that's it. The limit switch is installed. I can connect the cable. What is air assist? With air assist, you have this air pump here that will be connected directly into the laser diode here at this tube, and just at the output you have a very powerful blow of wind of air, so it will push away all the smoke, the debris from the wood, from the metal, from anything that you are cutting, and that will help you a lot to cut a lot better with your laser. Okay, step 9 is to add the laser diode in place. So just take the laser, fit it here, at what height I'm not sure, but probably something like this, because later we'll have this and we can adjust it. That's so cool. Okay, and now we have to make all the connections. Wiring method. Okay, step 1 here. So this will go to the laser module like that. Laser connected, and this will go where? What is this? The stepper motor is already connected. Something on the side. Oh, here. This is for the autofocus. That's connected. This one goes... What is this? I mean, I have a connector here, but I can't see where it goes. I think I did it backwards, or what? Oh no, this is backwards. Please don't tell me I screwed it backwards. Yes, I think so. I've placed this backwards. I have to flip it. Oh God. extra work. Luckily that's very easy to do, just 4 screws. We'll just reactivate the camera here. OBS. There we go. I think I should remove the standby mode from my camera. Otherwise, each half an hour or so it will go into standby. Okay, so now we can go to the next step. Limit switch is connected. Stepper motor, no, it's not. We'll have to connect it, but I can't see the cable. Where is the connector for the stepper motor? And then we have these two, which will merge together. Okay, that's connected. I can finally close this. There we go. Finally. And this, I think it will go here. Just leave it like that for a moment. Now I can close this. What other connectors? Let me just place a small screw here because this is very annoying. What kind of screw we need? Step 10. Okay, now that's in place. What other connectors do we have to add? The big one here, which is very big. Let me see. I want to place it backwards. I don't think it's possible, but just to make sure. Okay, that goes there. And then we need another small one to go where? Where will this go? I think that I closed one cable inside. What? Oh. This is very annoying. Come on. I wonder why he stopped. What he doesn't know. I mean, you can measure the strain using strain gauges, but on a PVC tube it's quite elastic. I'm not sure if you will be able to get good readings, since instead of tension, you will measure how much the tube will flex, so it's not the same. Finally, was able to take that cable out. I've done a mistake and I closed this case, these screws, and one of the cables was still inside of the case. It's getting pretty hot in here, my workshop. And now this goes into the step motor, finally. The sound this makes is not that good. I hope I won't break it. There we go. And there you go. And also there you go. What other connections do we have? That is made, that is made, that is made. This one here, that is also made. The motor, okay. That on the back. And I think that's it. And this backup cable doesn't need to connect to anything. Okay, so final step is to add this other cap on the other side. I think that's it. And that's it. I think the assembly is complete. Let me just make sure that the tube here is connected well. It can move freely. Okay. So I can take all these small bags. Okay. I think I'm missing one screw here. Hello, I missed the Ben Hex live videos like this. I wonder why he stopped. I think I never saw Ben Hex live streams. Sorry for that. The sound level is a little bit low. I think I'm at maximum right now. I'm not sure if I can increase it even more. Maybe adjust the filter, because I have a small filter here. Minus 20 dB, that just makes it to 10 dBs. Sounds better now. I think the volume is the same. Advanced audio properties. I can increase it a little bit. Let's just place it to 3 dBs. Hello, hello, testing. Maybe 5 dBs. I think now the sound will be a little bit higher. Anyway, now the machine is assembled and we can pass to the next step, which is installing the software. Let me just connect the pump here. I think it's just as simple as this. That's connected. Place it here on the side. And then we can take this cable here. And as you can see, this has a cable that is connected to the machine and another cable that's connected here for 12 volts to the air pump. And output here for the air pump. The power cord and the power supply. Just place this here just in case. I don't want to burn my table. Okay. Connect the power supply here. I won't connect it to machine just yet. First I want to make sure that everything is in place. For example, the screen. It uses an HDMI cable. Goes here on the side. And where do I place this? Here. It has a magnet. Yes, it has a magnet. It will stay there. I mean, it has a magnet, but it's not that strong. Maybe just place it here. And safety glasses just in case. And that's it. Now the machine is assembled. Let's just connect power. Just in case I will wear these glasses. I'm not sure if the laser will turn on or not. And it won't power on because I think I have to use the key. Yes. And now it's powered on. You can hear a beep and we can see the laser here. I mean, this is not the real laser. This is just... Not sure if I can take the camera to show you. Actually, I will place the gantry here. No, you can't see it. Let's just try to take out the camera. Okay, simple as that. Can you see it now? Just change the camera like that. So as you can see, the laser has this other laser here, and that's just for pointing, and then it has a limit switch here for adjusting the level. As you can see, machine exceed the maximum range because I've touched that sensor here. So I'm guessing that it's using this laser to make the adjustments. We have the key here to power it on, USB input, and I'll have to connect this USB cable to my PC. You can adjust the height with this knob. The air enters here and X outputs directly on the laser. And let me just start the air. I think that it won't start if you are not printing. Okay, let me just place the camera back if I can. More or less. Okay. So now the machine is in place. Settings, English, fast mode, standard. Next page, autofocus enabled. Okay, so now we have to connect it to my PC. I'm not sure how to make that because the cable is not long enough. Okay, I will just turn it like this. Okay. And now I can insert the USB Type-C connector here and then into my PC. Now just open Lightburn. We just change to desktop view. Okay, I will use this. Checking for devices. Let's hope that it will detect it. I mean, the USB is connected. If this won't work, I think I will use laser GRBL, but I really want this to work because by the look of it, this is a lot better. It's alive, yes. The machine is alive. Let's see if I can move it. Maybe I should check the user guide, download it. Security login, okay. Power on, alarm, insert HDMI Type-C connected to your PC cable. Okay. Okay, here, light bar. How to use autofocus. The beep is very strong. Just change the USB input. Pour it on, pour it off. Just check if I can hear the USB sound. No, I don't hear anything. Min is now connected. Find my laser. There you have it. A device. Yes. Where is the origin of your laser? It will be on the left front. Front left, yes. Okay, and finish. Select this one. Okay. Now I can make this. Oh, it's making the autofocus. I'll just place my safety glasses. Okay, so the machine is now homed. I'm not sure if I can change this to desktop and the webcam. Maybe place the webcam like this so you can see the machine. While seeing the screen as well. So let's just see, I never used this software. Console, camera control, visible text, layers. Can I move the machine? Okay. Do I have any example? Language. How can I move it? If I click home, it will home the machine once again. Yes. So that's home. Okay. Let's just download maybe a logo, PNG logo. Or my logo. Open. Oh, so it doesn't have to use import. It's quite big. Can change the size. I'm sorry guys, I never use this software. I only use laser GRBL. How can we change the size of this? This is huge. Here. 34 by 67. Oh, that's better. Can I move it? And it will be at 0, 0. Actually, no. 30, 60. Can I preview this? Frame. Yes, this is a preview. Let's just take some wood here. I mean, it makes the frame, but I don't really see the laser. And how can I start the laser? Does anyone know how to start the laser? I mean, just to start it just a little bit so I can see the focus point. This is for movement. I hope that you are doing well. Thank you very much. I hope that you are doing well as well. I mean, if I click the frame, I can only see the frame, but I can see the laser dot. I want to see the laser dot. Circle. I think that I will start laser GRBL. Because I'm not sure how to use this. And activate the air control. Focus test. Laser tool. Cancel laser tool. Center finder. Laser tool. Edit. Device settings. Enable Z-axis control. Now I can see it. It's auto-focusing right now. Why is taking so long? I can adjust the air. Okay, so let me just change the camera and maybe start printing something. Okay, just place the safety glasses and just start. I think it's not doing anything. Yes, the power is very low. Also, I can adjust the focus. I mean, I have this tool here. Where is it? Five millimeter distance between the laser side and the printing base. Something like this, or what? You know what? I'll just start laser tools, focus test. So now it's making a focus test. Why you say no way? Why you say no way? Not sure what you're talking about. The sound is quite strong. It's quite loud. Okay. Let's make the frame. And now I think we are ready to engrave. Okay, so now we are engraving. Anyway, I think I will change to laser GRBL, and that's because I never used this software before. So desktop and webcam. This will be laser GRBL. When this is finished, I will connect to the other software. And just test it out with that software. Just drink some water because we are 1.5 hours into this live stream. I mean, it works. Let me just check the website and tell you a little bit about the machine. So this will be the website, right? Okay, so the machine that I have is of 20 watts of power, or 24, I'm not sure. I said 24, from 18 to 24. And if you don't know the settings for the software, which I'm not sure you will, because I never use the software, but for laser GRBL, each time that you import a picture, which we'll do, just open file, just open a picture, the same object, for example, this icon here. As you can see, you can insert the options, for example, line by line. And okay, this will be the picture, and for engraving speed 2000, yes. And the power, you can adjust here the power, and the size, let's just make it 30 by 58 and create, and it will create this shape for us. But in this software, I'm not sure how to adjust the power. I should follow all the settings here, which we'll do in a moment if we can. But if you don't know the specs, the adjustments for each of the materials, you go here to materials, no, to support material setting, and you open this, and as you can see, you have the settings for wood, for metal, for leather, for acrylic, for rock, glass, ceramic, rubber, paper, and you also have a Facebook group if you want to go to the group and ask questions. So for example, for plywood of 3mm thickness, if you want to vectorize it, to cut it, it's power 70%, speed 350, and one pass. And for example, for Paulownia wood of 18mm, if you want to cut it, you have to go to 100% power, 80mm speed, and just one pass for 18mm thick wood. That's amazing. We should try that. So let's just check here. This is the first engrave. It's not bad at all. I'm not sure if there's dust. Let me just clean this a little bit. It has some smoke dust on it, but I think this was a pretty decent engravement. Oh, I have to change the camera. Let me just focus it here. There you have it. I mean, it's pretty decent for the first try. We have to adjust the settings, but if we know that we have the power to cut wood, we can then just adjust the power and engrave anything. Okay, let's just check the other settings that we have here. Okay, so this is the maximum speed. As I've told you, it has a 24 laser module and is made out of 4 diodes or 3 diodes. 4 6 watts laser diodes, so we have 4 lasers inside. Strong cutting ability, 40mm black acrylic or 28mm wood. So you can cut black acrylic up to 40mm. That's crazy. We have to try to cut our wood. I have a wood of 20mm, I think. Okay, so the dot is very fine. You can adjust the height automatically. It's huge, 430mm by 430mm. Optical power 24 watts, yes. I mean, I'm not sure if it gets to 24 watts, but it's optical power, not electrical power. So this time we will be able to cut very thick wood. Frame retainer, fiberglass, filter glass. Oh, it also has Wi-Fi. You can basically connect to your phone, install the app, and it has the antenna right here, I think. Yes, this is the antenna. And you can connect to Wi-Fi and control it from there. You can control it from this touchscreen. And that's pretty much it. So let's just cut something. I will place this on the other side for the settings and go to laser burn, and let's just cut a line. Can we draw a line? Yes, that's the line, like that. And if I frame it, so it will pass here, right? Okay, so let me just get my thick wood, change the camera angle, just measure this. So I hope that you can see this is a 22 millimeter thick pine wood. So it's quite thick. Now we have to adjust this. I think we have to use this. Oops, my glasses. Okay, so now for the power. How can I set the power? Line, speed, power. Okay, so speed, I have to set it to power of 100% and speed to 80 millimeters per second. Can you see this? Let me just switch the screen. Okay, so I set the speed as it tells me here. If I have to cut something very thick, 180 and 1 pass. So I set the speed to 80 millimeters per second and 100 power, mode line. Number of passes just 1. So let's just try that. Place my safety glasses. Just mark the frame. Okay. Just change the camera angle to this one. We are in focus. No, we are not. Okay. Actually, I can make a zoom here. No? So let's just see if we are able to cut this very thick wood. Because if we can cut something, for sure we can engrave it. Frame. Okay, I will place the air pump to maximum and play start. Wish me luck. That was just 1 pass. I mean, it didn't pass through. I think the speed was too high. What have I done? I mean, I haven't made a good adjustments. Millimeter per second, and this is in millimeter per minute. I mean, come on. So the settings here is in millimeter per minute, and I've placed it in millimeter per second. Not sure if I can change this, because otherwise I have to adjust it manually. I mean, how much is millimeter per second translated into millimeter per minute? Can I just change this? Maybe in options, settings, millimeter per minute. Okay, now we are good to go. Just 80 millimeters. And now just frame it once again. Okay, sorry for that. It was in millimeter per second. And this once again, turn off. Okay, so now you can see it. I'll just place start, place the safety glasses. Now let's see if we can cut it. Oh my god, this is very powerful. The alarm turned on. Oh my god, that was very powerful. What have I done? God. I think the laser was too close to the... You know what I don't know about this program? How can I move the machine? I want to move it. I want to place it in the middle. No. I don't understand. Move. There you have it. Just move it 100. Set origin and now frame. How can I clear the origin? Set origin. Please set origin. Okay. So what happened? The laser was too close to the material or what? Okay. Let's just test it once again. Let's hope that this time it will work. Safety glasses, air pump, and start. says that flame detected. There's no flame in here. Okay. How can I cut the wood if it will detect flame each time? Okay. Third time is the... Okay, so now it's cutting. The air assist is working. So because it was getting outside of the thick wood, it detected flame on the small wood there. So maybe I should use it without this wood here below. This is just one pass. I think that we will cut it this time. Okay, flame detected once again. So yes, once it gets outside of the wood, it almost passed to the other side. Let me just show it to you. As you can see, it almost passed to the other side. That's crazy. So we'll do it once again, but without this wood here. And also maybe decreasing the speed, because the speed here, let me just show it to you. The speed here was 80 millimeters per second, just one pass for an 18 millimeter thickness, but this is 22 and it's pine wood. So we just change that here. Let's just place it to maybe, instead of 80, let's just place something faster like 100, but make it 2 passes, maybe 200. Okay, 2 passes. Just turn it on. Will home itself. Change the camera. Also focus. I think this time we will cut it, man. Okay, let's just move it so you can see it. Okay, there. Okay, I think that's good. Safety glasses. Check the camera. It's not focused. Okay, fourth time. Now I've changed the speed to 100 millimeters per second and 2 passes. Let's just start. Oh, this time it will cut it. I mean, already almost passed to the other side. So imagine the second pass. God damn, this laser is very powerful. It cuts through the wood like bread. Let me just check the chat here. Okay, so this is the second pass. I think this time we have it. So imagine if you can cut a 22 millimeter pine wood, what else you could cut? Okay, let's just check it. If it passed to the other side, I think yes. I mean, it passed through the other side through the wood. Let me just change the camera here. I don't have a fume extractor. That's bad. So let me just show you. This is the cut. It passed through the other side, but on this side didn't get to the outside of the wood. So it's my bad, but I think it's cut to the other side. Let me just break it here. Almost to the other side. So I think maybe 3 passes, lower the speed and make it 3 passes. I'm not sure how to adjust the focus because I can't see the spot. Let me just read here how to adjust the focus. Okay. Come on guys, we can do it. How to set autofocus in Lightburn. Go to Window and choose Console. It's already marked. Okay. Then you go into the console. We go into the console. We click Marco 0. Edit Marco, let's call it autofocus. And content, doesn't have one. Oh, we have to enter it by hand. And this ESP 500. Okay, autofocus. After click OK on the button with corresponding function will generate. Oh, there you have it. It will autofocus. Oh, let me just change the camera because I think that you didn't see that. So now that we have that autofocus, when I click it, it will use the sensor, the laser sensor and the touch there to just autofocus. Okay, so now we can focus. So now that we are in focus, let me just make this line a little bit longer. So it will pass from one side to the other. Okay, hit frame. Okay, now it will pass. And let's just change the speed once again, maybe 120 and 3 passes, just to make sure. Okay, safety glasses. Change the camera for you so you could see it. This one. And start. We don't need 3 passes. I think that we are already on the other side. It was not focused the last time. That was the problem. We don't need 3 passes. Let me just stop it at 1 pass and show it to you guys. Okay, we stop it. It looks like it passed, but no, we didn't pass through. We need 2 passes. We need 2 passes. Just move it here a little bit. Okay, so now okay, we click the autofocus and we'll leave it focus. Okay, let me just check the chat. Don't burn your table. I'll try to. I have to say that that's impressive for a diode. Yes, I say the same thing. I mean, with the CO2 laser, I can understand it, but with a laser diode to cut so well. Okay, so now play it. Let's just go 2 passes or maybe 3. The cut is very clean. It was not focused the last time. Okay, so this is the second pass. I'm not sure if to stop it with second pass or maybe leave it to third pass. This is the third pass. Yeah, it's already cut. I can see through. But just leave it do its job. Okay. So now, as you can see, I don't even have to take it from there. It's perfectly cut. Let me just make a zoom here for you. Change the camera. Let's do it. Look at that. That's a complete cut of 22mm pine wood. That's crazy. As you can see, the cut is quite clean. That's crazy for a laser diode, right? I mean, with a CO2 laser, I can understand it, but with a laser diode. So, what we should do is to go once again, but with 2 passes. just to make sure. And then okay, so leave it like this, and I will change it to only 2 passes. Okay, and start it once again. Let me just focus, because otherwise you won't be seeing anything. There you have it, more or less, right? Okay, press play. 2 passes this time. And then we'll make some more tests on some plywood. I have here this kind of plywood, leather, PCB, metal sheets, like this. Just take everything. This machine makes me thirsty. Let me just check the chat. Okay, the seems very powerful. Yes, be careful with the reflective metal. Yes, I know that it could be dangerous, but for example, this plastic here would protect me for some of the laser light, and then I have my glasses. So let's just check now with 2 passes. Yes, with 2 passes, and that's a perfect cut. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, the cut is almost perfect. With only 2 passes, 120 millimeters per second. That's crazy. Oh my god. We can make some cool projects with this machine now, because it has a lot of power. Okay, what more can we do? What I want to try is to just place some wood blocks right now, and maybe cut this kind of wood. This is not MDF. Yes, this is MDF, I think. I never knew the difference in names between this kind of wood. Just change the other camera. I mean, this kind of wood, you see, and this kind of wood. I mean, this is plywood and this is MDF, or the other way around. I mean, I know the names here in Spain. This is contrachapado, and I think this is MDF. So yes, I think this is plywood. Anyway, we'll try some MDF. Let me just break it. Place it here on the, like that. And now we should autofocus. Move it. Just 10. Okay. Let's say that this is the 0, 0, 0. So now let's make maybe a square with this tool. Okay, so let's just check the power once again. So this is 2 millimeter or 3. So let's just take the settings for plywood to cut. 17 power, 351 pass. Okay. 350 speed, 70 power, and 1 pass. Just make the frame. Okay, safety glasses. Where are my glasses? Okay, change the camera. Oh, focus here. Okay, more or less, and hit play. Can it pass to the other side? I think so. This is 250 millimeters per second, and it can easily cut MDF of 2 millimeters. In a moment I will just measure it. Let me just measure it right now. This is 2.4 millimeters MDF. As you can see it? This is 2.4 millimeter MDF. So it looks like it cut it very well. I mean, it's not perfect to the other side, so maybe just lower a little bit the power. I mean, increase the power or lower the speed. But it cut it pretty well. Okay, so what other stuff do you want me to try? You'll be amazed with poplar plywood. Poplar plywood. Which one is that? Okay, so we got plywood. Let's just see what happens if I try to engrave on a copper PCB. For that I have this marker here because it needs to absorb the light. So just paint it like this. I mean, this is not perfect. What other type of paint can I use? Because as you can see, this is not perfect. No, this is not good. I don't have other type of paint. I mean, I have, but that should dry. Just make some tests like this. Okay. What should we do? Maybe import once again that picture. Make it just 10 millimeters. Can I move it like this? No. And this will be on 10 and 10. So now if I frame it, okay, it's framed. Now let me just change the power. Speed maybe to 300 and power 100%. Let's just see what happens. Can we burn copper? I'm not sure. And change the camera for you. And also focus here. It's focused? Yeah, more or less. So this is a copper PCB with just a little bit of marker on top of it. Okay. Start. I can see sparks. I can literally see sparks, and I think we are burning copper. I'll just stop it because I really want to see what happens here. I mean, we passed to the other side. I think the power is too high. Let me just clean it here. Yes, we burn copper. Look at this. Look at that. That's a hole in the copper layer. So if I were to paint this with a good paint, not just a marker, and lower the power a little bit, maybe I will be able to make some tracks using laser. That should be interesting. That should be very interesting. I mean, it burned right through the copper layer. That's amazing. The camera just stopped once again. So that's amazing. What kind of other paint could I use? Because I really want to make some tests with this copper board. I mean, I need some black paint. But I don't want to wait here till it dries. I mean, I have some paint here. Some resins. Okay, spray paint. Let me just break some gloves. I don't want to get all dirty. No. Okay. That's something. Okay, so now I have it painted black. And we could try to make maybe like a square. So if I go to my desktop, no, this is not the desktop. Okay, so in Lightburn, I can delete this and just make a square, something like this. Frame it. Frame it once again. Okay, so the power. The max power 70%, it was too high. No, it's not 70%. Let me just change it to, I don't remember the last settings that I used. 200 millimeters per second, no, it's 400. 100% power, I think 400 is too low, 500. Otherwise it would burn too. Frame it. And now let's check once again. Change the camera for you. Focus it. Okay. I mean, the paint is not dry and I hope that it won't start a flame. Anyway, let's hope it won't start a flame. Please start. I think it passed through the other side. Even at 500 millimeters per second. No, it hasn't passed. Let me just clean it. Just change the camera for you so you can see it. I just clean it here. I mean, this is oil paint, so it's not easy to clean. But it cut through the copper. That's amazing. Maybe instead of going at 500 millimeters per second, we can go a little bit faster and 2 passes. Because as you can see, it cut the copper. I mean, yes, it's full of paint, but as you can see, the copper layer is removed. So maybe we can even make PCBs with this laser. I mean, the dot is so fine. We can make like 0.3 millimeter layer tracks for the PCBs. That's cool. I mean, that's pretty cool. Okay. So guys, we have cut 22 millimeter wood. We have cut plywood. We have made an engravement. Let's just make an engravement on leather. So I have this wallet here that I don't use. This is made out of leather. So let me just focus it. Not sure if I can open it. You know what? I will cut it so it will stay flat. So just cut it like this. There you have it. So now we have some leather, red on the inside, brown on the outside. And now we have to adjust this once again and make the autofocus. Okay. So now we go to the software. And we go to console autofocus. And now we should find the spot. Why it doesn't find the spot? I think the leather bit is so small. Let's just try now. Console autofocus. No, it's not able to make the autofocus with this material. So what I will do with the laser is to make it with normal wood and then just change it to something else. Okay, autofocus. Okay, so now we have it leveled. Place this and I just make an engravement. I just delete this. Select it, delete it, and open once again my logo. Make it 20 by something, 15 and 15. Now frame it. And 20. There you have it. Okay. And the speed for engraving, let's just check the speed here. Leather to engrave. And 20% power, 4000. So power 20% and 4,000 millimeter per minute. Per minute? Yes. Okay, so now change the camera, focus once again, same old story. So we have the leather there, have our logo and safety glasses, and click start. It smells like leather, like burnt skin, burnt chicken. Let's just check the questions here. If you have any question, leave it in the chat, I'll try to answer it. Right now we are 2 hours and 20 minutes into this live stream. I'll make a few tests and show you a little bit more information on the screen on my desktop, and I think that will be it for this live stream. And if you have anything that you would want me to make with this machine, leave it in the chat or in the comments below once this video is posted, and I'll try to do something with this machine because it's very powerful. By the way, I don't have acrylic. It says on their website that you can cut acrylic, but not transparent acrylic, only dark acrylic, like brown, black, dark green. So it should be nice to just buy some acrylic and try it out, because on their website it says that you can cut acrylic, black acrylic up to 5 millimeters. You can cut it at 100 millimeters per second, which is quite high speed for acrylic. And a 3 millimeter acrylic, you can cut it at 1000 millimeter per second, per minute, sorry. All the speed that I'm telling is per minute, not per second. Okay, that's it. Safety glasses off. Oh my god. This is very nice engraved. Show it to you. So that's an engraved one on leather, and this is only 20 millimeter wide and 30 millimeter height. So it's not that big. So guys, what can I tell about this machine? I mean, with only 2 passes, I was able to cut this wood. This is 22 millimeter pine wood, and according to their website is able to cut up to 40 millimeter wood. Just desktop, let's just check this. Wood, no, it was here. Air assist, here, 40 millimeter black acrylic and 28 millimeter wood. That's amazing. 50 millimeter, that's amazing. I mean, for a laser diode, it has a lot of power. You got paper, rubber, ceramic, glass, rock, acrylic, leather, metal, wood. I think glass and ceramic you won't be able to cut, only engrave it. Ceramic, engrave it. On rock as well. Acrylic, you can cut it. Leather, you can cut it. Metal, you can cut metal. Stainless steel, 0.05 millimeter. And yes, I was able to cut copper, and that was a 0.05 millimeter copper layer. So that's very cool to know. And wood, okay, and rubber, you can cut rubber. No, only engrave it. That's strange, because you should be able to cut a 3 millimeter rubber, because it has a lot of power. Anyway guys, what I was telling you about, so if you're able to cut 20 to 30 millimeter wood, you're able to cut a lot of different type of woods, like this type of plywood. Usually for my projects I use 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter plywood, So I think that we'll be able to cut that, I think, in 500 millimeters per minute or so, which is quite nice at maximum power. And you can engrave on leather, on plastic, on fabric. I think we had some fabric here, and so on. But right now I'm quite tired, so I'm not sure what else should I test it on. I mean, we have this metal. I mean, this is when you engrave on this. This is a metal plate, but you don't engrave the metal. You engrave the paint, which is painted on top of it, or in this case, this is just anodized. So you just clean the oxide off. So actually, you're not engraving on metal, but on the paint of the metal. But if we go here, I think we have some pictures, and they say that you can play with the settings of the power in order to engrave on metal, and depending on the power you can change the color of the oxide that is created on top of the metal. I'm not sure if I can find some pictures here. No. Maybe here. No, we don't have those pictures. Just let me search it here online. I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. I saw a video from a guy that was testing this machine on metal, and by playing around with the power he was able to change the color of the metal. It was pretty cool. It was this one. Nope. I can't find that video right now. Oh, I think it was this one. Yes, it was this one. So this is the video that I was telling about from Hoffman Engineering. Let me just make sure that you can see it. Yes, you can see it. So as you can see, but this is stainless steel. So just by applying different power and different speed, you can change the color. So as you can see, this is brown, this is darker brown, this is blue, this is more like greenish. So you can just adjust that in the code and make different colors on the stainless steel. This is stainless steel. So this is oxide created, engraved on the stainless steel. That's quite cool. So this machine has a lot of power. So guys, this is also compatible with the accessories, like for example this one here, which is used to engrave on round objects. So this will get connected to the y-axis movement. So instead of moving front and back, it will just roll the object, so you can print on round things as I did with other CNC machines. So you can get this as well. So right now this is the price for this machine. You can get it with 20 watts, 24 watts, and I think up to 36 watts. And as you can see, you can save $400. And 2 days ago this was a lot more. I'm not sure why they have these options here, but I think this is an awesome product. I mean, even for 788 euros, I mean, that's a lot of money, but for the power that it has, I think that's more than enough for very small projects. Just change the camera here so we can talk. And no, Canon M50 and the webcam. Okay, so guys, you can cut vertic wood, acrylic, you can engrave, you can use the roller option, It goes up to 22,000 millimeters per minute. I think it was per minute. Let me just check that. I don't want to say the wrong speed. Yes, per minute. And it uses 4 diodes of 6 watts of real laser power. So that's amazing. You can cut all sorts of materials. You have a Facebook group if you want to ask for different kinds of materials. It has a safety feature, as you can see, as you saw back like 1/2 hour ago. It detected the flame because it was outputting the laser on outside of the wood, on the wood that it was on the support, and it detected the flame and it stopped the machine. It also has tilt detection, so if you tilt it, it will cut the process, because otherwise it will get the laser out. It's also stable, and the frame, all metal body, engraver, full option. It has autofocus. It's huge, 430 by 430 millimeter to print, so you can engrave a huge part or cut a huge part for your project. Limit switches, metal sliding gear. It also works with an app from your smartphone or directly from the touchscreen. I won't install the app right now, but you can just connect to Wi-Fi and then control the machine from your smartphone. And what more? It's compatible with Laserbird and Laser GRBL. And that's it. So guys, if you have any question for me, let me know it in the chat, because in a few moments I think that I will end this live stream. Let me just get some water. Look at my workshop. I really have to stop working like 1 week and just invest all the time in the workshop, place the lights, maybe add a curtain behind me and clear the stuff out, because it's crazy right now. Look at what I have behind me. Okay, so this was an interesting machine. I think the power is even more that I need for my projects. I mean, I never have to cut wood this thick, but for plywood, for MDF and acrylic, that's nice. Also, the air assist is a plus. It's a huge bonus, because with other machines I wasn't able to cut so deep, because the wood that was burned out was getting in the way of, on the second pass, it was getting in the way of the laser diode. So now having a way smaller laser dot and also air assist that will clean the slot that you are creating on the first pass, you are able to cut even deeper on the second pass or even third pass. So the air assist is quite nice. And just turn it off here, lock it, and place it like this. So guys, let me just check the chat here, see if you have something. And I think I might make a different video about this machine, because it's so awesome that I will have to try it on different materials. So I'll buy some acrylic, some wood, maybe some 40mm wood. Actually, we can try to cut this wood, but instead of cutting it like this, we can place it like this vertically. So like that we would have 43mm. I'm not sure if this is able to cut 43mm. Should we try it? I mean, we are 2 hours and a half. Let's just try that, and that will be the final test, the final countdown. I have to place this very high, lock it in place, turn on the machine, change once again the camera. No, like this. Focus. The camera just home itself. Hi Electronoob. Hi there, circuit cuts. Okay, just go into the app, move it. Just change it to 100, otherwise it will stay here. Okay, let's just set this to be the home position and delete this and make a line. So just make a line. Let me adjust it. Okay, the line is too short. Select it. Make it bigger. Okay, so now we have the line, and change here. Let's just add the power, so I don't remember, for 18 millimeters. Actually, just place it on 80 millimeters per second, 100 power, and let's just add, I don't know, with 2 passes we cut the other wood, 3 passes, 4, 5, let's just add 6 passes, and if we see that it cut it already, actually 9 passes, we can stop it. Where are my safety glasses? Oh, and it's very nice that the machine will only start the air pump when you are printing, so you won't hear the sound, and the cooling fan, everything, all the motors that are making a lot of noise will start only if you press print. So not sure which one you like more. I think this one, because you can see how it's cut. Okay, let me just check here the frame and press start. No, we should focus it first. I haven't focused it. How can we focus that high? Let me just place this wood like this. Yeah. And now we go to console, autofocus. Let's just focus. Okay, I can remove this. And now I will go 2 millimeters downwards. Move. Distance 2 millimeters downwards, and set this as the 0 position. Okay. Okay. Just make sure that you can see it. There we go. So now it's focused. I have it aligned. And we are making 80 millimeters per second and 100% power. Okay, just press start. Now let's see if it can cut it. I will stay here because I don't want to look directly into the light. Just change here I have the safety glasses, but just to make sure. And look how powerful is that. Maybe just place 2 safety glasses like this. So I have the safety plastic around the laser. I have these safety glasses for 430, I think, nanometers, and the green ones for 530 nanometers or something like that. So now we are at the second pass. Third pass. And I can see flame. Yes, we have some flame there. We are at the third pass. Fourth pass. Not sure if to stop it because it looks like we get to the other side, but No, it hasn't passed yet. This is the 6th pass, I think. Let me just check the software. It makes a lot of smoke. Oh, the camera just stopped. God damn it. Okay, I will just stop the machine because it's making a lot of smoke. Okay, so I've stopped the machine. Now, let me just change the camera that stopped. Live shoot. Okay, we have it. And this, we change it to this one. And let's see if it passed to the other side. No. No, it hasn't. I mean, we can measure how much it went through. It went through 32 millimeters. Just make a zoom here. So as you can see, it passed up down to here. So that will be like 31, 32 millimeters. So it only was able to pass only 33 millimeters. It hasn't passed to the other side. So this was 43 millimeters. So no, we weren't able to cut 43 millimeters, but maybe adjusting the settings, the speed, and maybe also adjust the height while engraving, we would be able to cut so deep, but for now I wasn't able. The machine has air compressor to remove smoke. Yes, it has air assist, so it will blow air onto the object that you are engraving on, but it doesn't have an air filter, so you can't remove the smoke. So for example, here in my workshop, this is a large space, but if you're working a very small place, you must have an air extractor, a fume extractor. Also, actually I would need one as well, but I don't have one. So maybe I will connect something there on the back, and on my ceiling just place it here and extract the smoke, because it is very toxic. This wood, this is pine wood. So we were able to cut, where is the other one? I think it's this one. So we were able to cut 22 millimeters with only 2 passes, and then I've tried to cut 43 millimeters, and with 7 passes it wasn't able to pass more than 30 something millimeters. So for sure you are able to cut 30 millimeters, but beyond that I think it got out of focus. So as you can see, I'm not sure if you can see this. No, you can see it. I should change the camera. Which one is it? This one. As you can see, if I focus here, it went down up to 32 millimeters. So down here, it went down here and it stopped there, and the wood just got carbonized. It wasn't getting cut well, so I think it went so down that it got out of focus. So maybe if you adjust the height at the same time that you are printing, engraving, you might be able to cut even more than 30 millimeters. So yeah, that's impressive for a solid state laser. Actually, these are 4 lasers into just one unit. As you can see, this unit is huge. So you have 4 lasers focused on the same spot, and they actually save the accuracy of the laser. They are using a new technology of lenses, and the spot is very small and well focused. It has autofocus, and with that you adjust the height exactly the height that you need, and then you start engraving. So I think that was it for this live stream. I'm a little bit tired, so I'll go and rest now. I hope that you will enjoy this video, and if you want to buy it, you have the links below. You can go directly to their website and see the accessories and everything that they are selling. And trust me, this is the most powerful machine that I had till now on this workshop. As you can see, I have another one there and another laser machine that is very small and closed inside in the box. And I don't use that anymore because till now I was using this one. And now for sure I'll only use this one because it's very powerful and I can cut wood for my projects very fast and maybe create my own cases and so on. So this will be very useful for my workshop. So thank you to ATEZR for sending me this unit. I hope that you like it. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you have any question, just place it below in the description, in the comment section. Once I will be finishing this video, it will be posted on my YouTube channel. I hope that you like it, and see you in the next live stream or video. Thank you very much, and keep up, you guys.